Long ago, all the animals lived together, but they were afraid of a dangerous wolf that ruled the valley. Then the Zo, giant tree-like creatures, made magical pods. These pods helped animals change form and understand each other. But the wolf became angry after losing control. He stole a pod and turned into the fire wolf. He used fire to destroy the valley, killed many Zos, and chased the rest away. Without them, the valley became full of fear again, and the animals stayed apart. Now in the present, we follow Ollie, a curious young puku. He likes learning about other animals, even though his family tells him to stay away. One day, Ollie meets a small green Javan baby and shows her how to eat piplets, the island's main food. But this small act causes a big problem. The baby calls her group, and soon hundreds of Javans arrive. They take over the island and eat most of the food. The pukus begin to struggle because food is running out. Feeling guilty, Ollie tries to scare them away using sharp glass pieces. But things go wrong. A Javan attacks him, and Ollie falls into a deep hole. He lands on a glowing pod and turns into a Javan. Confused and rejected, he is chased away and falls into a river. He is saved by the same Javan, Ivy, and her sisters, Violet and Lily. At first, Ollie is angry and does not trust them. Suddenly, they hear a wolf howling nearby. Ivy quickly helps Ollie hide until it leaves. Soon, they meet a strange fish named Boogle, who tells them about more pods in the valley. Ollie tries to take one from a dead Zo, but Ivy stops him, and she ends up turning into a puku. Now both of them are stuck in each other's world. Boogle tells them about another pod near the Great Waterfall, and they start a journey together. Along the way, they face dangers like tree wolves and root snakes. They learn how different animals survive. During the journey, Ivy tells the truth. The Javans did not come to attack. Their home had no food left, and they were desperate. This begins to change how Ollie thinks. They later find another pod and promise to take it to Boogle. But Ollie is not sure if he can trust Ivy. They argue, and the pod is triggered by mistake. Both of them turn into fish. Now they have no choice but to trust each other and work together to find more pods. Soon after, they face more danger from tree wolves. In the middle of it, Ollie saves a young wolf from falling, showing how much he has changed. Then everything changes. Boogle takes a pod and reveals the truth. He is the fire wolf. Long ago, he was rejected and became full of anger. He used a pod to gain power and almost destroyed the valley, until the Zo turned him into a fish to stop him. Now he has used Ollie and Ivy to get his power back. He destroys the remaining pods and attacks. Ivy gets badly hurt, and Ollie carries her across the mountains back to Javan Rock. He falls from tiredness. When he wakes up, he learns Ivy is safe. The Javans welcome him, and he sees their home is peaceful. Suddenly, ash starts falling from the sky. A huge fire is spreading across the valley. The Javans know the fire wolf caused it and choose to hide. But Ollie and Ivy decide to help. With help from Violet and Lily, they convince the others to join them. Ollie rides on Ivy as the Javans fly over the burning forest. From above, they see animals trapped everywhere. They guide them to the water and save as many as they can. Ivy carries baby hedgehogs to safety. At the shore, the wildflower wolves arrive and help push tree logs into the water to make rafts. Together, they guide everyone to Puku Island. The villagers are shocked. Ollie's father tries to chase the wolves away, but Ollie stops him and explains that the animals have nowhere else to go. After a moment, his father lowers his weapon and helps a small wolf. One by one, the other animals follow. Suddenly, the fire wolf appears, walking across the water toward the island. Ollie runs to the Zo hole and begs for one more pod. At first, nothing happens. Then the vines start to glow, and a new pod appears. Ollie turns into a giant Zo. He steps into the water and faces the fire wolf. He uses a strong splash to weaken the fire. He creates another pod and sends it to Ivy. But the fire wolf recovers, attacks, and sets Ollie's head on fire. Ollie runs to a rocky bridge, with the fire wolf chasing him. Just as the fire wolf attacks, vines trap his legs. Ollie pulls the vines down, breaking the bridge. Both of them fall into the fast river and are carried away. Ivy searches for Ollie but cannot find him. Days later, the Javans and Pukus begin to live together in peace. They rebuild and grow new food. Then one day, shapes appear in the distance. Zos, many of them. Ivy flies up and looks through them. She finally sees Ollie, alive and back to normal. She rushes to him and hugs him tightly. Ollie explains that the Zos saved him. He returns to his family. Then, in the final moment, all the Zos bow to him. Ollie bows back. Peace finally returns.